Good morning, Math 2. This is lesson 128. Today we are going to learn how to divide by 2. So we've had some practice with that already, but we are going to do some more this time. So one way for us to think about dividing by 2 is to think about having 2 teams. So let's pretend that we have 8 children that need to be on 2 teams. How many children will be on each team? So I'm just going to use circles to show the children. Are the teams equal? And I have 8, don't I? 2, 4, 6, 8. So it means that there will be 4 children on each team. And we would write it like this. 8 children. We're going to use the division symbol divided by 2 teams equals 4 children per team. Oh, in each group we'll call it. All right. So in your packet this week, I gave you a bag with 20 colored tiles. Could you get those, please, while I erase this? And then we'll get busy with some practice. All right. I hope you have your bag of 20 tiles. Could you put them out on a flat surface? And we're going to pretend that we have 20 children that we need to divide into 2 teams. So could you do that, please? I'm going to do circles because it's easier for me to draw than to draw squares, but you use your colored tiles. Okay, I have my 20 children, and it doesn't matter if you did your tiles horizontally or if you did them vertically. Either way is just fine. I am going to draw a line with a different color so you can see that I have 2 groups. There we go. Let's make sure that I have 20. I'm going to count by 2s. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. There we go. So how many children are on each team? I hope you said 10. So 20 divided by 2 equals 10. Okay. We're going to write that sentence, and then we're going to do some more practice. You do not need to write it, but you do need to see it. All right, next one. I'm going to erase this part of it, and I am going to make a team, or not a team, a group of 18 children that need to be in 2 groups. So I'm just going to take off 2 of the children. You do the same thing with your tiles. Take away 2 of the tiles. All right, how many children are in each group? We know that 18 divided by 2 equals 9. All right. I am going to write our sentences up on this side so we can keep track of them. So 20 divided by 2 equals 10. 18 divided by 2 equals 9. Okay, take away 2 more tiles. How many children do we have now? 16. Remember, they're in 2 teams, so how many are in each group? 8. You might not be able to see the way that I'm standing there. Hey, take away 2 more tiles. How many children do we have now? I think it's 14. How many children in each group? 7. All right, take away 2 more children. How many children do we have now? 12. Remember, they're divided into 2 groups, so how many in each group? 6. And they subtract 2 children. Now we have how many in each? Oh, I shouldn't say that. How many do we have altogether? We have 10. And 2 groups equals 5 in each group. All right. Subtract 2 children. Now we have 8 children. Divided by 2 teams equals 4 children on each team. All right, subtract 2 more. Now we have 6 children in 2 groups equals 3 in each group. These teams are getting smaller and smaller. Okay, now we have 4 children in 2 groups. Means we have 2 children in each group. Away with 2 more children. We only have 2 children left. 2 children into 2 groups equals 1 on each team. And what if we have 0 children divided by 2 groups? How many do we have? There's nobody on the team. All right, now I have a trick question for you. What if I had 7 children and they needed to be on 2 different teams? What would happen? And there are the 7 children. How would I divide them into 2 teams? I would have 3 children on each team, and then remember I'd have my remainder. So this one would be left over. We've talked about that before when we were dividing on the mat. Now what if I had 9 children that needed to be divided into 2 teams? I'd still have a remainder. I'd have 1 left over. What do you notice about these numbers that makes it easy for us to divide evenly? I better stand out of the way so you can see. They're all even numbers. So with the even numbers, you can divide into equal groups easily. If you use odd numbers, well, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, and on, you will always have at least 1 left over. Thank you for joining me for math today. I hope you have a terrific day. See you next time.